In today's gospel, what emerges clearly is that Jesus had and still has authority. It is one thing to have power. It is another thing to have authority. The scribes taught. They had the power of the word. They could teach, but all they taught was what they were told to teach by their masters. The authority behind their teaching was somebody else's authority. Is it possible to have power without authority? Yes. Is it possible to have authority without power? Possible, yes, but that would be absurd. I will give examples. One in public life and some in our life as Christians. And even in ordinary life, many of us here have the power, the strength, power, energy, power to carry any seat from here to any other place, including your home. You have the power to take a seat from this cathedral to your house. You have the power. But do you have the authority? No. If you exercise that power without legitimate authority, what have you done? You have stolen his rush. You have the power in your office to sign a signature that can give you money. That is your power, because you have a pen and where the receipt is or where the check is. But do you have the authority? No. If you sign that check and claim that money without authority, you have stolen. Very often we find in Nigeria people who occupy positions of power. And they exercise power, but they may not have authority. In positions of power in Nigeria, with the constitution we are running, people who are in the legislature, whether in the state houses of assembly or in the national houses of assembly, and people who govern either as governors or as president, they have power. But for them to exercise that power legitimately, they must have authority. And their authority comes from the people. If they have not been legitimately in a clear, clean process, trusted by the people, chosen by the people to exercise power on our behalf, they may exercise that power, but they're exercising it without authority. And if you permit me to say this, one of the reasons why we are the way we are in Nigeria today is that the majority of those in positions of power today, from the highest to the lowest, have no authority. Beginning from their primaries in their political parties, there is no transparency. And even after having emerged as the candidates of their parties with all the cheatings and fraud in the system, and it is the time for us to choose sometimes between two evils, because none of them is good enough if we had our choice. They don't even allow us the opportunity to give them that authority to exercise power over us. Rather, they use the same fraudulent means of manipulation and cheating and getting to power, and exercise power without anybody's authority. Nigeria will never be healthy until people who exercise power over the rest of us do so really based on legitimate authority according to our constitution.